Welcome to Formula Friday, your weekly Formula One show. Gonna get to our preseason awards, or preseason, geez, already thinking ahead. We're gonna get to our 2025 Formula Friday awards tonight. We got some news items to get through, but of course, before all of that, Lewis, how was your week?
My week's been pretty decent, I guess. Pretty all right. You can tell by my voice, feeling a little under the weather. It's been a perpetual thing ever since sometime in December last year that I've been feeling like this. It's something I like to call kidfluenza. It's just been nonstop with the kids. You know, kids are just cesspools of just germs, and I love them to death. Other than that, just been busy with work. I have a 24-hour race this weekend for iRacing that we're gonna do. Driving around the Porsche GT3, which is fun. I love endurance racing. IMSA, everything. Just Daytona. These 2 weeks in January, I circled my calendar every year, so I'm excited for that. But other than that, that's pretty much just been it for me. What about you? How's the chess life?
Chess is pretty good. I hit 448 today. I've been making steady progress. I lose one, then I'll win one, then I'll lose one, then I win one. Granted, the last two that I've won, going back and analyzing, no way in hell I should have, but either I take advantage of a fatal mistake that my opponent makes, or I mean, that's basically all it is, or they'll resign. All it really does is never resign. Just never resign, especially at such a low level that I'm at. Lewis, I blundered my queen away yesterday. Guy was up a queen on me, and I just managed to work him into a shoot to the point where he quit. So that was cool.
Wow.
Saturday, the fiance and I went to the jewelers to get our wedding rings picked out. Mine is going to be meteorite and abilene. It's like a snail shell. So what I've been saying is it's like a space ring and an ocean ring. It feels very cosmic, and I'm afraid I'm accidentally making a magical artifact.
Ooh.
Let's
Give you
see
plus
what
one to
else.
charisma?
Yeah, maybe. Also, after the championship, my fiance got me a shirt, a Lando shirt for Christmas, and she also got each of us one of the mugs.
Oh, look at
So
that.
I drink tea every morning. I'm not a coffee guy, I'm a tea boy. So this is gonna be my new go-to mug. I love
Hey,
it
way to
very
go.
much, and I love her very much. And I got her into Formula One, and she's a Lando fan, and I am just having a great life. Not
I
to
mean,
brag.
yeah. You gotta live you got like I've always said, you gotta live the moment because like I just hang the banner. I love it. Because you never know when's gonna
Um,
come around again.
yeah, how are they doing now? How's the Thunder doing now?
Pretty good, pretty decent. Beat the
Yeah.
Spurs for the first time all year. Okay. I was a great game last night. I was super excited.
All right. Well, speaking of excitement,
Hey,
we'll get there. Formula One, we have our first car reveal tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. Red Bull Racing Bull in Detroit, or Detroit, as I like to call it. Uh, we're just gonna hit through most of these news items. So just really quick, what are you expecting out of this?
I'm expecting the Red Bull to look exactly like that. I'm expecting the V carb to look. That's up in the air because V carb just there's paint at the wall. Literally, it's like every race is a special livery. So I don't know what to expect with that. As much as I would love for them to bring back the AlphaTauri, I don't think that's happening. So that I have no expectations.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of the same. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter wish casting Red Bull going back to like, oh, the white livery and this, and this. Red Bull's just going to be Red Bull and it's just going to look like Red Bull, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I mean, we'll find out tomorrow night in about 24 hours, but I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it.
No, but could you imagine how easy that job would be to be the Red Bull like livery designer?
Maybe a little bit of yellow here.
Yeah,
Nah, let's
Control
just go
C,
with last
Control V.
year's. Well, from one livery to the next, Cadillac has revealed their shakedown livery, which fine, But the cool part about it is the nose on it, and I've shared the picture with you.
Yes.
It
Uh,
looks like a bunch of tiny dots or Morse code or music. Every single one of those dots is a name of somebody who has contributed to bringing Cadillac to the Formula One sphere. And Lewis, let me tell you, there's a crap ton of names. So much, literally, that it's filling up the entire nose, and it's at size 12 font.
yeah. I've been searching the picture tediously, trying to find my name on there, but I can't find it. So I don't know if where I'm at on here. Maybe I'm on here. I don't know.
Maybe it's closer to the wing. Sergio Perez's name is on there, so that's fun. Fun fact.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Speaking of Sergio, he has a new personal sponsor. It's an energy drink called H2O Power, which wouldn't normally be a news item except for the reveal was spoiled on Twitter before it was officially announced because there were convenience stores in Mexico that had already had the sticker with Sergio's face holding the H2O Power drink just already on the coolers
Hmm.
before it was officially announced. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. Uh, Side note, I just thought about this really quick. I'm so sorry, tangent. Uh, Red Bull or Ford is going to be powered in Red Bull, which is from
Yep.
Detroit. Cadillac is by GM, which is also in Detroit.
Yep.
We're gonna have 2 Detroit teams in Formula One.
Yes.
Huh. I just thought about that. Like the connection is insane that we're gonna have 2 teams not only from America, essentially, but like in the same city in America. Sorry. Random tangent, ADHD.
No, it's a really fun thought. I agree with that. I don't have a good transition for this
No,
one, so
you're
we're
good.
just gonna. So last week we talked about that compression trick that was reported last week that Mercedes and Red Bull found.
Yes, the 18-to-1 compression ratio.
But according to Auto Racer IT, which is an Italian publication that you need a subscription to read, so
Yeah.
I didn't get to read the whole thing, but I got the gist of it. I guess according to them, reported by Auto Racer IT, Mercedes is the only engine manufacturer using the compression trick. Red Bull does not have it. Whether that means they didn't actually discover it or they did and they're just choosing not to, I don't know what that means. Frankly, I'm a little concerned if they do know about it and they choose not to use it because that makes me a little scared. Because what did they find that's better?
Yeah, I wonder if they were running because we've noticed this especially with the Mercedes engines in the past. They
Hmm.
run like how do like back when Lewis Hamilton and Bottas were there, their car was set up so it wasn't running the coolest because it was running to be up front. It wasn't meant to be running in the pack. So I wonder if their engine, if they're cooling, I'm the one thing I can think of is the more compression, the bigger booms, which means more heat. So they found a way that they could run that much heat and dissipate it. That's the one thing
Yeah.
I could think of. But then if that's the case, I wonder how that's going to work out for the works teams like Alpine and McLaren. And Aston Martin's going to Honda. Never mind. New regulations. Forgot. But yeah,
New regulations.
I wonder if I don't know if they found something or I don't know. This could be one of those things where Mercedes just found the perfect answer for it and the perfect way to circumvent it.
Yeah, it could also be as simple as they couldn't get the compression trick to work with the rest of the way their car's designed, so they're just foregoing it.
Yeah,
'Cause that's a thing too with these cars. Famously, you tweak one minor thing and then it can completely throw off the vibe of the entire car.
yeah. Especially when you have like a designer is like Adrian Newey or something like that. That's really good about it.
Adrian Newey is really good, and now Adrian Newey is with Aston Martin, who
Transition.
great transition. Reported by Formula Direct or Formula Directa, which is the Spanish version. They're saying that Newey said we won't see the full potential of the new Aston Martin until the summer because he found things he didn't like about their wind tunnel and he ordered them to rebuild it.
Didn't they just build that too?
Yup.
Oh, I love him so much.
Adrian Newey demanded the wind tunnel be changed, or maybe this happened last year, but either way. So then that might have cut back the time. He demanded a new wind tunnel. And he's getting a new wind tunnel. You know why? Because he's Adrian frickin' Newey.
The guy knows how to build a race car. A book by Adrian Newey. But like,
Yep, from the tweet from Formula Directa, the definitive version of the AMR 26 will arrive in summer. Newey, after verifying that both the wind tunnel calculations and the computational ones provided unreliable data, ordered the recalibration of the wind tunnel.
oh my goodness, that is insane.
Mhm.
I love Adrian Newey so much. That is such a Newey way because not only he is not the designer, he's now the team principal. Like
He is.
he's just he can make those decisions. I wonder how
Another
Lawrence got that. Sorry, I
No,
wonder
you're
how
good.
Lawrence felt about that. Spending all that money and then just be like, no, this isn't good enough.
I bet that he is going to be very fine with spending whatever Adrian wants him to spend
That's very
come
true.
summer. Because spoilers for our predictions that we're going to do before the start of the season, I think Aston might be okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, we mentioned the Cadillac car reveal tomorrow. We have the final car reveal announcement. McLaren, February 9th, will be revealing the new car. I'm also expecting more of the same, orange and black.
Yeah,
Nothing too crazy.
maybe silver because I don't know. I would be really happy if they go to the I keep on pointing behind me, but the old McLaren MP44 like that style, the white on red, but it's not their
I
style anymore.
I very much want them to go back to a white and red, and it doesn't have to be obviously won't be Marlboro sponsoring
Yeah.
it anymore because they can't. But I don't. It's a really good. It's a really good livery, and I think that they could they could find a way to do a good modern version of that classic throwback, and everybody would love it. And I don't. I wouldn't have any problem with it at all.
Yeah, because maybe they're not anymore, but I believe Coke was a sponsor. So there you go. There's the red.
Hmm. Another team development. Lee Stevenson, former chief mechanic to Max Verstappen at Red Bull, has been promoted to team manager at Audi. I'm getting this from Inside Audi F1 on Twitter. Nearly 2 decades in Milton Keynes, he joined Sauber in May 24, and he now steps into a key role ahead of Audi's 26 entry, right as new regulations come into play. I
Hmm.
don't know much about Lee Stevenson, but if he was chief mechanic to Max Verstappen at Red Bull, I think he's good.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's fair to say.
yeah, I would say he's good, but really didn't have to like break or fix anything that's broken though. I mean,
Hmm.
Max never really broke a car though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Sergio though, and Liam,
Yeah.
Liam, sort of Yuki.
Yep.
Anyway,
Caveat.
more breaking news came down this week. Jack Doohan is no longer an Alpine driver. He's going to pursue opportunities elsewhere. My question for you, and I've kind of had this thought since Doohan was taken out of that seat. Do you think he had enough time to cook? Because Colapinto, I don't think he was an improvement, but we don't know because Doohan only had what 6 races.
Yeah, I don't think he was an improvement. Like, or he didn't get his fair shake. He was. It felt very Red Bull esque.
It did,
Like,
didn't it?
yeah. And do you think the part like they mutually agreed to part ways? Do you think he was like, "Hey, you're not going to do anything next year," and he's like, "Okay, cool. Can I leave?" And they're like, "Yeah,
I
good."
honestly think that's about how it went down. Or
Yeah,
maybe he was kind of promised, not promised, but maybe dangled a bigger role, and then when that didn't happen, he's like, "All right, well, I would rather do anything else than be with this team."
yeah. Do you okay? Going back, like the butterfly effect. One little thing changes everything.
Hmm.
Do you think if they would have signed Oscar just a day sooner, where his contract didn't run out, they wouldn't be the worst team on the grid?
I think that they might be at Racing Bull level, like how Isaac was able to take that Racing Bull into the top 10
Yeah,
consistently. I think Oscar might have been able to do something with that Alpine, but I don't think he would have been in the championship contention.
yeah. Like Monkey Pod, like Pierre would have got kicked from V Carb eventually. Pierre
Mhm.
probably wouldn't be racing anymore because like he went to Alpine and then they got what's his face from Mercedes reserve driver. He didn't work out.
Who'd be
Yeah,
at McLaren? DeVries? DeVries?
Ooh.
Who'd be at McLaren right now if that didn't happen? Do you think Danny Rick would have still been with McLaren, or would they have? They probably would have taken Gabby early, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, no, see Monkey Paw. Like just this whole scenario changed just from the butterfly effect. Like Alpine probably wouldn't be such a laughing stock. B car probably
I
Danny
don't
Rick
think
probably
Lando
wouldn't.
would have won the championship this last season because Oscar helped push Lando.
Yes.
Holy crap.
And then Danny Rick wouldn't have got his last chance at V carb.
Yeah.
Danny Rick might be a second Red Bull driver.
Or he'd be an Alpine.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go, Max fans. Max didn't win the 2025 Formula One championship because of Oscar Piastri.
Yeah. It's not because of Lando, it's because of Oscar.
No.
It's that infamous tweet.
And finally, last bit of news that I want to get to. And Lewis,
Yes.
we're not a NASCAR podcast.
Not a NASCAR podcast, but
NASCAR has announced that the new championship format is the same as the old one, but from when I was a kid and from when we were kids, the chase is back. Modified from the first iteration. So the original version of the chase, and help me if I'm getting anything wrong here, it was 10 cars. Later, they expanded it to 12. The last 10 races of the season, and then it was just the best 10 to 12 drivers of the season fighting for the championship.
yes,
That is
you're
a
correct.
format that I really like because every driver who was fighting for it deserved to be there.
Yes.
It's really hard to consistently finish in the top 10 or 12 or whatever in NASCAR. It's just the nature of the sport. Now, this new version, I'm just going to read the full breakdown that NASCAR posted on Twitter. Race points changed slightly, with the winning driver now earning 55 points. Previously, a race winner earned 40 points. This is for the chase. So if you win in the final 10 races of the chase, you get 55 points, so on and so forth. A race win no longer grants automatic entry into the chase. Win and you're in is no more, which thank God, because that has always been the stupidest, most idiotic thing that I have ever heard of. In a racing based sport, you win one race in NASCAR where you could fluke into a win. People have done it. And then you're automatically in contention for a championship. That doesn't make any sense at all.
I agree.
The elimination based postseason format, no more. The chase is a straight 10 race format, which again, I love it. It's a good compromise between a full season point and the dumb playoff thing that they wanted to do. I would still prefer to see full season points in NASCAR, and it's not even like a full reset in the chase because everybody's still starting out with a set amount of points, and they're still racing, they're still fighting for it. The top 16 drivers in a regular season points make the chase. I do think that's too much. I think 12 would have been great. But with the way that these points formats are with the chase, it does still kind of dangle that carrot for the driver or team in 16th to want to do well, because mathematically it is possible for the driver in 16th to win. It's an uphill battle, but it's possible.
Yes.
I, again, would still like to see it adjusted. I'd prefer 10, but 12 is probably the sweet spot. I've seen people speculate in the NASCAR spheres that this was a sort of compromise for the Peacock or NBC, who really wanted a playoff format. So still keeping 16 in was like, oh, see, it's the same thing. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've seen in the NASCAR spheres. So whatever. And finally, the points leader at the end of the regular season earns a 25-point advantage over second. The seedings to start the chase will be as follows, and then it's 2100, 2075, 2065, yada yada, all the way down to 2016. I unfortunately want to start watching NASCAR again because of this, and this is really starting to congest me, because now I've got baseball to watch with the Rockies basically starting a rebuild this season. I've got Indy that I want to start watching because of Mick Schumacher. I've got NASCAR that I want to watch again because of this, and of course I've got Formula One because it's Formula One and I do a whole show about it, so clearly I like it. I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed with the amount of things that I want to watch and pay attention to and focus on. What's probably going to happen with me is I will still pay attention to NASCAR. I'm going to watch the 500. I might watch the big races, but it'll still kind of be an added distance thing for me. Indy might end up being a similar result, but I don't know yet. I'm
Yeah.
not there.
I agree. There's a term, I don't know who coined it. I like using it. It's called the fan width. My
Yep.
fan width is just a little bit too narrow. Like I don't have enough fan width to watch NASCAR full time. Like you said, there's a cool tradition my family does. We've always watched NASCAR growing up, and then for some reason, my wife and my dad will always watch the Daytona 500 together. It's something really cool. And then my son
That's
will
sweet.
watch it, and my daughters watch it. So yes, I agree. I do think the driver is a little bit too much because I don't know. Back when they did like 10 drivers or 12 drivers or whatever it was kind of cool because back then they had like 43 drivers, 42 drivers consistently, and now correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like 37 on a good
Yeah,
day.
it feels like it fluctuates per race, and with Daytona, it's even weirder because there's people who will race in Daytona who won't race in the rest of the
Yes.
season. It feels very much like NASCAR's turned more into kind of like a mercenary driving thing where you can be in for the full season, but you can also be a part-time driver if you want, which doesn't make any sense to me. It's never made sense to me because if you're not racing to win the championship, then why are you there? But I mean, gigs a gig, money's money. It's still good money.
Yeah.
I'm for sure gonna watch the 500 this season. I have always loved watching the 500. It's always an exciting race. It's the Super Bowl of the sport. It's really fun to see, and it's got a lot of nostalgic
Yes.
connections to me as well. That's February 17th, I think.
That sounds right.
1:30.
Uh, who is your NASCAR driver?
I
Is it
don't.
SVG?
Yeah, I think right now it's still SVG
Oh
until
yeah.
Junior can get a full team. For the 500, Junior does have a car in, so it's to the point now where, as I've gotten older and I've thought about it, I'm more of a team guy in NASCAR now than
Yeah.
an individual driver guy because, like, I don't have Dale Jr. in there anymore, and he was always my guy. But he's got a team, so I'll. That's kind of what I'm like in the Bush series and the Truck series. I'm supporting his drivers on his team. But yeah, SVG overall might be my main one just because it's really entertaining to watch him.
I really like
It's
SVG.
really entertaining to watch him.
Yes, he's very talented.
He's so talented and
Yes,
he's come such a long way racing ovals. Like
I
so
know.
many people were trash talking him and then he's proven himself. This last season he really proved himself and now it's kind of shut up a lot of the critics.
Yes, but my driver is Chris Buescher, just because one fast and all, and 17. He drives a Mustang. It's and he's not great, so it's cool. I like. Obviously, I'm an AlphaTauri fan, so I love just the not top team, but kind of below it.
hmm there was this guy, Raja Karuth.
Yes.
He was racing trucks. He came up in iRacing. He was one of the first people to come up in iRacing and kind of do the iRacing to NASCAR pipeline. He's racing in Bush for junior this season. I think at a part-time basis, but he's also racing with other teams. It gets really weird now. You can just kind of drive for two different teams. But anyway, if he ever gets to the cup, I will be following him because I really like him. I've heard him do interviews. He's got a really cool personality. He seems really down to earth and he just loves to race, dude.
Yeah.
I really like him a lot.
Yeah. That's
So,
what I like
we'll see.
about NASCAR. Is they're there because they love racing.
They really are. You have to.
Yes.
Oh, and we love racing as well. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the inaugural Formula Friday Awards. We put out a poll to you, and you are the ones who voted, and you are the ones who decided. So without further ado, let's go. The Rookie of the Year between Kimi Antonelli, Isaac Hadjar, and Ollie Behrman. Lewis, do you have it open, or would you like to guess?
I have yet to look at any of these. So these are
Okay.
all new to me. But if I were to guess, personally, I would go Isaac. But I would like to know what the people voted for.
With 87% of the
Ooh.
vote, Isaac Hadjar is your Formula Friday Rookie of
Yes.
the Year.
Let's go, Isaac. Well deserved.
The best race of 2025. We had Canada, Silverstone, Brazil, Baku, Abu Dhabi.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Canada. People really like Canada because watching Lando. So I'm
They
gonna
did.
guess that.
Your 2025 Formula Friday best race of the season with 37.5% of the vote. Lewis, Silverstone.
Ooh, oh, that's such a good race too. Hulkenberg, the Hulken podium. I'm not
Now,
mad about that.
I'm going to need your help with this one because the first place is actually split vote.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you what the two tied are right now.
Okay.
It's the best livery of 2025. We had the McLaren Silverstone, the Williams Brazil, or the Brazil Williams, Japan Red Bull, the Monaco McLaren, and the Aston Martin at Circuit of the Americas.
Yes.
The two that were tied are both McLarens, the Silverstone and the Monaco car.
Ooh.
Lewis, I'm biased. I need you to give the tiebreaker.
Between those two?
Which McLaren is the best livery of 2025?
Okay, so we had the Silverstone one, which is that nice
that's
chrome one.
Yep.
And then the other one was
the Monaco. That was the throwback to the Bruce McLaren car. It was subtle but elegant.
You know what? Silverstone, honestly.
All right. I'm glad you said that because that's also what I wanted to pick, but I'm biased. I'm the McLaren fan, so I was going to let the non-McLaren fan throw in his vote.
Yeah, the chrome. Get it? It's shiny.
It's a hot car. It looks so good. Then they tried to do it again in America, but with white instead of chrome, and it felt derivative and lazy. Best driver of 2025: Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, George Russell.
Okay. How close are the votes on this one?
Not very.
Oh, Max Verstappen winning it. That's what I'm going to guess.
The best driver of 2025, as voted by you, the Formula Friday fans and listeners and watchers, with 50% of the vote. Second place had 37.5% of the vote.
Okay.
Lewis, Lando Norris is your best driver of 2025.
That was surprising to me.
You know what's surprising to me? George got 12.5% of the vote, and Oscar didn't get any.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Best radio message of 2025.
Ooh, this is what I was really hoping for.
We have another tie.
Oh.
So the options were Must Be the Water, I've got a effing McLaren up my arse, and I will disconnect the radio. The two that are winning are tied at 37.5%. It's between I will disconnect the radio and Must Be the Water.
Yeah, water.
Water. I was leaning water too.
I mean, that is the all-time Ferrari being a Ferrari. Like the other one is Fernando just being Fernando and the old guy, but Ferrari being Ferrari.
The next one, another overwhelming result with 50%, the best individual race of 2025, and this is for driver. So you got Isaac at the Dutch GP, Nico at Silverstone, Lando at Abu Dhabi, Oscar at Bahrain, and Max at Brazil. Lewis, who won?
Hulken podium.
That one, it felt wrong including so many others because I knew what everybody was going to do, but like I had to include the other ones. You know, there were good reasons to include the others, but the Hulken podium, that was going to win it either way.
It's probably one of my highlights of the season. No offense to McLaren fans, but like
that's fine.
It's a record-breaking performance.
Third tie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. With 37.5% of the vote, the worst race of 2025 between Vegas, Japan, and Spa. I am going to do the tiebreaker on this one, and I'm going to say Las Vegas. Sucked. Hated that race.
Yeah.
Terrible. Horrible. And our last one, do you listen to / watch Formula Friday on YouTube? With 71.4% of the vote, yes.
Hell
so I don't know what the 28.6% are doing. I hope you're here now. Hello. And I included another fun thing at the end. What things would you like Nick and Lewis to talk about in the future? There was only one response to that. It said RFM4. I will talk about it. So that is, excuse me. It started out as the subreddit for Formula Motorsport 4 when that came out, but eventually it turned into a racing league called RFM4. They kept the name of the subreddit, and it's these guys that have kept it alive, and they do a racing league every Tuesday night. They have a Discord, check it out on Reddit. I would still be doing it, but my work schedule kind of clashes because they would race every um, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central. So if you are watching this and you're looking for a really good, like casual beer league to race in on Xbox, please check out RFM4. They're really good guys, and I love them a lot. Patches, one of the guys I met in there, he's the one who did our theme song. So there we go. That is our first ever Formula Friday season awards. This has been this edition of Formula Friday. Lewis, do you have anything you'd like to say before we take off for the night?
I do have one more thing. I'm trying to figure out how I can show you this, but I really can't. So it's going to be on the YouTube, I guess. So I am going to be racing the 24-hour of iRacing, and my car is the Porsche, and I put there's a little sponsor on there. It's kind of hard to see. But we got the little Formula Friday logo on there for us.
Oh, look at that.
Got a little Formula Friday.
It's Formula Friday.
It is Formula Friday. And then we've got on the front, just up there, up by the wheel, it's a picture of us. So
Incredible.
somebody can see a picture of us coming right at him into turn one.
Lewis, incredible branding. I love it. Okay, that's going to do it for us this week. Next week, we will come back with something. We have a whole list of things. We'll talk about it this week, and we will figure out what to bring you. But rest assured, we'll be back next week with our reactions to the Red Bull Racing Bulls livery, if we have any news and more. And by the way, there's going to be Formula One things happening most of this month, and of course next month. We are in the thick of it now.
Yes, we're almost to preseason testing.
I can't wait. All right. I'm Nick. That's been Lewis.